Okie dokie. Kilobytes a second seems to go above 3500 quite frequently. Anyway. Still trying to figure all of these bits and pieces out. Cancel. What does that mean? No, we don't want to do that. I should move around and do things. Hooray for feathers. Four seconds. There's a crap load of leads under where my mouse should be. How on earth do you get to... This is weird. How do you watch live streams from mobile devices? There must be a YouTube app that does it. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge in a tick. Hopefully the audio issues have been resolved. We've got a good volume going now. Yeah, let's smash that. Get just as many rocks. But I get construction experience. That was a good haul. Alright, don't need that. That, and that. We do need. I need to know when I hit 200 of each. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, this is on 90-minute day-night cycle. It's on 150% zombie spawn rate. It is on the second highest level of zombie spawns. This is a single life playthrough, so once I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm not sure whether or not this is, it seemed to be coming through nice and smoothly on the feedback. This stream's actually just a test to make sure that 1080p 60 works. It does seem to be. I don't know how good the audio, the visual is though. Oops, don't want to destroy that. That's what happens when you're watching too many screens at once. Nope, there is the first handful of zombies starting to spawn now. There's 3 at least. 4. They're definitely spawn in much larger numbers when you crank up that spawn rate. Day 1, it's probably not worth pursuing them. Just keep a gap between you and them and you'll be fine. What we are specifically looking for is enough material to be able to craft at least 200 arrows. 250 would be better. is this sensitivity so high? One thing about this level of spawn rate is, yep, they will appear behind you. Damn near constantly. They're just almost always behind you. Yep, like I said, they're almost always behind you. If you can't see them in front of you, they've just spawned directly behind you. This causes some issues with the community. Some people don't like that. But frankly, where else are they going to spawn them? See? They are everywhere. We got enough feathers. It's the stones we're having trouble keeping up on. It's not going to take us long to get the wood. One, maybe two trees. This is a good get. Grab a bunch of corn. Yeah, we still need feathers. I'd like to get another 125. So there's one directly ahead of us and one to the left there. We can't really fight them yet, so just focus on what we can achieve, which is acquiring materials so that we can go and fight them. For example, the pig. We can't really kill that pig in any efficient manner yet, so there's no point trying. Good job. I like hitting everything with the stone tools so it levels up the construction tool. I'm sure I saw a bird nest then. Ah, empty stump. Well, hopefully not empty. Ooh, that's a good get. That will help out with the corn. Now, Feather Hunt is not going well, I'll admit. This biome tends to have a lot more feathers in it. Oops, you gotta watch these cactuses, they are deadly. What is that? Keep repairing the same level 1 stone axe simply because it only takes 1 stone to repair. The quality level can't get any worse than level 1. And it means I get more hits in for leveling up construction tools. Which I don't know if that's relevant, but I like to think it is. The placebo effect and all. Okay, you just spawned there. We'll just casually walk away from them. They're both pretty slow types. Okay, so that is a... I believe it's properly called the Wasteland biome, but I normally call it Apocalyptica. That's full of dogs, and we don't want to be anywhere near that. What we have discovered, though, is a town. And that's good. Not so much because of all the zombies that are around, but definitely good for our looting. There should be heaps of feathers around. Oops. Yeah. There should be, but there isn't. This particular biome is giving us heaps of corn, which is also handy. And heaps of, whatever these are, yucca fruits. I'm not sure, but I think that's actually a bandit stronghold. So we still need a lot more stone. The frame rate is going down quite substantially. I hope it's still coming through well on the stream. The game's having to load an awful lot of things into memory at the moment, so it's causing it to stumble a bit. Yes, I can drink this. Get my stamina back up. And carry on hunting down the feathers. This is clay, we are going to need that soon. I'd like to try and get a forge up and running by the end of the first night, or the end of the first day. But our primary concern right now is we need materials. Exhausted again, apparently. Still need feathers. And rocks. And not her. Or him. Ooh, shirt. Currently standing on what I believe is like a mini biome that surrounds... Or is it? No, it must not be. It looks like the swampy area, but it's not. Alright. Ow. 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 Wow. That'll keep us kicking along. We might start the arrow manufacture at 200, I think. There's at least one approaching us. There's one over there. There's two up there. And they look to all be sort of holding back at the moment, so that's handy. Not the most exciting thing in the world to watch, I'll admit. Breaking down rocks. I try not to do too much of this on a stream. For the sake of argument though, I'm going to Get through this last rock. That should take us to 150-ish. Then do 1 to 2 stages of another rock. I thought it was a bird nest. Can you hear one? Oh, that's ours. See, so repairing that level 8 stone hammer gave us a level 7 one in return. Not something you'd ordinarily want to do. I do it because it costs 1 stone instead of 5. Or 5 stone, 2 grass and 2 wood. Versus just 1 stone. Alright, so we're constantly exhausted at the moment, which is not helping our case. It's taking us much longer to do what we have to achieve. So we're going to take a break from swinging at things constantly. Let the stamina build back up. And then buy the skill that reduces that problem. Okay, so we're definitely going to do 2 stages of this. I want to get it up to about 250 if I can. Stone's the hardest thing to acquire this early. Feathers are fairly frequent. Okay, we're too exhausted. There we go, that's all we really need. What we need now is the feathers. If you chase the pigs into enough cactuses, they'll die and then you can harvest them. That's one way to kill them this early on. You can hear him still squealing, but because the sound is turned right down so the microphone doesn't pick it up, I can't follow him very well. So it should be coming loud and clear on the stream, but I can barely hear it. That zombie down there just broke her legs on the cactus. Wherever she went. There she is. So she wouldn't normally be a crawler. But she walked into too many cactuses and her legs exploded. A common problem with cactuses. Oops. Don't walk into cactuses. They're bad. So we're constantly exhausted at the moment. I would like to make a nice even 200. Repairing things does upgrade your skill with things, and I'd like to think it upgrades it more than building a new one does, but once again I don't know. These are always worth collecting. That's not too bad either. Mushroom spores generally give you 4 mushrooms on tilled ground, or 3. And then it takes 2 mushrooms to make 2 spores. So you do make a decent profit on mushroom. Oh, I just need one more nest. We have plenty of corn to eat. Right, so eating this chili is actually going to lower the dehydration level. Lower the hunger level and increase the dehydration level is one of those. I'll get thirstier and less hungry. What it will give us though is a can, and we had a jar already. So now we've got a jar of filthy water and a can of filthy water. Let's get them out of the quick use bar, otherwise we might accidentally drink them. And that would be bad. There is no feathers anywhere. It would be nice to get a body so that we can make a bone shiv. Stamina's not going to be anywhere near as much of a problem once we can craft the bow, because then we will be able to injure zombies without having to swing at them constantly, which will mean that our stamina will go up while we're fighting. Finally. That'll do. Back to roll. Oh, if we can get to 250. Oh, yes. I need some more stone. We can have a starting bow after making 250 arrows. It should be a level 100. But if we're going to make 250 arrows, we need to get 270 odd stone, because we need to make a fireplace after we finish the bow. Really should have kept that town in view. I'll have to go and mark it. bang on 250. That'll do me nicely. Alright. We have enough to start manufacturing arrows. But we're not actually ready to manufacture arrows. We've got to make the clothes first. So, cancel that. I'd normally have already done this. Might be 2 sets of pants. Why did they move? I believe we've already looted that. We have, so we've done a lap. Scrap. Craft, craft, craft. There's the town. Be careful running down hills. Alright. Need to craft a wooden club, I believe, next. We are almost at the point. Alright, arrow. Just craft all of them. Then bow. Oh crap. Didn't even see that till I ran over it. You might be looking at the top right hand corner of the screen and thinking, why don't you just craft the 2 arrows and then the bow? The reason being is, as you can see at the bottom, weaponsmithing is now level 2. After we've crafted 250 arrows, weaponsmithing is going to be level 16 maybe. It's going to go up fairly high. Or maybe 8. Can't remember. Hey, we don't want to be in there. Maybe it doesn't spawn the dogs on the first day, but I don't really want to test that theory. Nope, dogs are there. Okay, so back away. And this is fine. This biome's easy enough to survive in. A few zombies, we can just keep them at arm's length for a while. That's actually a good get. There should be oil barrels there. We can harvest a few of them. Kite all the zombies into a big group. Shove down an oil barrel, back away, then hit it with a bow. Detonating that, killing all the zombies. Handy way of getting rid of a lot of things very quickly. So I'm probably going to set my base up above the Shamway Foods. It's on the edge of the town. and it's at the opposite end. Actually, got a sham weight, a pop on pills, and what's this one? It's very shotgun on the side of the looks of things. Yep. So, not the greatest result. There's a working stiff, so that is a good result. This is actually a good town. Food, meds, guns, and tools. You don't normally get all of them. And a passing gas. We can't repair this. We can't scrap it. We can't make a new one. I doubt it's got enough juice in it to be able to break down one of these properly. Dang, hopefully there's an axe in this crate. Even better. Even better. Nope. Don't want to pick up the shopping basket. So we're still making arrows. Lots and lots and lots and lots of arrows. We're doing a particularly lousy job of smashing this because we're exhausted. And we're getting terrible loot, apart from the sledgehammer, which is an excellent find, because our scavenging skill is low. We're not going to be able to restore this sledgehammer to working order like we can with the stone axe, because we don't know how to build sledgehammers. Weaponsmithing is now 7. Oh, vending machine. Empties. Not empties. This is what the sledgehammer excels at. Breaking and entering. My goal is to loot this place and then set up on the roof. Good, good. Expensive. Batteries can be broken down into lead for making bullets, or you can use them as batteries to power lights, motorbikes. And in Alpha 16, apparently the electric system would. Ooh, it's handy for now. Alright, so what we need to do now is we really don't need that. There's a handful of extra arrows, that's right. Level 111 bow. Now we can scrap that. This sledgehammer is about to break. Yeah, we don't need that. In fact, what we might do, scrap that. We can't do anything with it until we get concrete. While this might break, we can repair it. That's a decent get as well. We can use this level 24 one to repair the 91. If we can find a workbench. Alright, when you first equip a bow, it will not be loaded. You have to reload it to use it. Hit them, move behind them. 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 Headshot. The head hitboxes don't matter if you're facing their head. Apparently they're fixing that in the next build, so that the chest won't interfere, but if their head is facing you, it never matters in the first place. Always move behind them because they spawn behind you. So if you hit them and then run away from them, they'll never be able to get this drop on you from behind. Oops. Yeah. Those guys are a bit of a pain to hit. So we'll get them out of the grass. We do, however, need to scrap that. Yeah. Rock doesn't help. I didn't make him stumble. That was a miss. They just keep going. How did I miss all of them? Again. Oh. I think I made 250 arrows. Level 3. First thing we're going to spend on is probably going to be Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Stamina regeneration for people that are unaware what that means. Alright, so while they're all the way up there, I think that's fine. How did that miss everything? I shouldn't let go then. Terrible. I'd like to point out this is the second highest difficulty level with 150% spawn rate. That was just a terrible shot. It'll definitely take a lot more arrows to put down. For the record, this thing is not as useful at low level. I don't have the stamina to swing it, that's what the problem is. In the shoulder because he went over a small rock. That got him in the chest because of the whole hitbox thing. Okay, so good. Get out of the way. Sure, I hit him then. That one ain't getting back up. And that one didn't exist 3 seconds back. I'm sure of it. The low scavenging skill is not a fun place to be at. We want them. In fact, we want to take them, but we don't want to use them. Oh, hang on. Alright, so we need to go and construct this. It actually wants me to craft 3 of these, but alright, next up, storage. Everything you don't need. Kind of need that. Goes there. Alright, let's go and loot the rest of the... Actually, let's go and cut down a tree first. Like that one, that one, that one, and this one. We don't have much time left. We've got an hour and a half, I believe. Alright, so now we need a trap. Nope. Hatch. Yeah, that's the one. Actually, we start with that one. No, we start with that one because I know where the hinge is. And we'll upgrade it to the other one. Okay, but we can't just shove it there because it'll just fall straight through. So what we need is now a wooden plate. The wooden plate there. And attach it to that. Now we can upgrade it. So this is what the scrap hatch would have looked like. It's just I don't know where the hinge is. have to do for now. So we are almost at the end of the day. We still have to make how hard is it to type frame? Alright, so we've achieved that. One thing you can do in this that you can't do in games like Minecraft is you can actually pick your blocks back up again before they're constructed. Once they're constructed, different story. For example, you might go, actually I want a window here. I didn't mean to click that. And so on and so forth. You might go, I need a window there. Actually, I'll put the window here, take that block away, and do that. All is indeed possible. That'll do for now. It's not like it's about to rain. Pretty. Right, well, and while these blocks are still movable, they are still completely valid blocks. Actually, let's make that. We'll turn that into a window so that we know what's going on. So anyway, we're pretty much going to cower in fear all night. And there's no point watching people, or making people watch that. If we had a wrench, we'd break this down. But we don't. Wrenches are most easily found in sinks, so we'll start looking for them tomorrow. There's plenty of places around here we can get sinks. Like that Days End Suite, that is going to be a gold mine for wrenches. We'll be able to build... We'll definitely be able to build the furnace by the end of tomorrow. There's one zombie all the way out there. We should be safe from him. There's some micromanagement. Alright, so we need to craft a bedroll. Now, because I do solo single life runs, I only need this thing really just to keep the base free. Stop things from spawning in the base. Because I'll never intend to use it. Not for its intended purpose anyway. So whack it right there. And we're good. Last thing is the campfire. And I normally put the campfire on one of these windowsills. And then immediately upgrade the thing below the campfire. Because you never want to accidentally pull the block out from under it. That we're going to need a forge to make that. But for the time being, we've got 20 corn, 7 yucca fruit. Snowberries are useless to us. Eggs. Would have been nice if we could have gotten some meat, because we could have made bacon and eggs, which would have been a good get. But we just ran out of time. And on that note, why didn't we hear the... It's night time. We didn't hear the music for that. Maybe it's because I got the ambient volume turned down. Anyway, it's now night time, and if we were to go down to ground, these zombies would be sprinting at us. So, I'm going to end the stream and wait out the night, because I can't do a lot. Too defenseless so far. So, thanks for watching, if you did.